Hello and welcome to Sorority. I'm your storyteller, Becca, and with me I have Gina DeVivo, Surena Marie, and Krystina Arielle. Let's pick up right where we left off. In front of you materializes a room that wasn't there before you stepped through it. You would think that there would be a hallway, and yet you step into grand chambers. Ooh. High ceilings, long curtains in front of the windows, chaise lounge to one side, and a ginormous bed covered in curtains. Everything is rich golds and reds and purples and silk, and felt a moment ago as you were in the late 1800s, and now it feels as if you stepped back 150 years straight into the fine castles and palaces of France. And lying in front of you on a large, luxurious chaise is a man. Oh. A wayfish man with hair the color of wheat and milky pale skin, wearing a thick, luxurious silk robe and slippers with his bare legs showing, chest hair curling out of his robe. He's lounging upon a silk-upholstered chaise. Winnie! Winnie! Oh, my darling Winnie, bring me more soup. And you see 3 empty bowls, and then he gestures to on the floor beside him.
He loves soup. At this new site, Gina just goes, "You're right, things are different. I'll contain it." And just stares at this man's legs, these very soft-looking legs.
I see that you are admiring. Sit here. It's a very large chaise. And there.
Honestly, I think Enid's so thankful for any distraction that gets her out of these conversations that she's like, all right, yeah, I'll come sit with this man.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Enchanté. He lifts his arm languidly as if it's moving through honey to get to you.
She grabs it and shakes it hearty like a working woman.
Oh, that was exhausting. He falls back upon the pillow.
This man is Jello. He's Jello man. Oh, this is my dream. I want that soft life for myself so much. I want to be brought soup and be Jello all day.
3 bowls of soup.
Again, my dream.
Full.
Enid, yes?
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
I'm becoming parched. Ooh, are you interested in tea, perhaps?
I would love some tea.
He gestures towards an area of the room that you couldn't see through so many folded, ornate folding stands, beautifully separating different little areas of these apartments, these lavish apartments. And you see a tea party setting with 4 chairs and a table with a teapot. You see steam coming from the pot, beautiful china laid upon the table, and behind it, a buffet covered in various herbs, as if the tea bags have not been made yet. And you feel a desperate thirst.
Forever thirsty and never wanting it. Tea. She kind of says to the 2 of you loudly as she stands up from the chaise, and her voice cracks, and then sort of expectantly like that's what we're doing, and walks over to the table and sits down and starts making her own concoction.
If you would fetch me something herbal. Dexter is my name.
Dexter.
If you were wondering.
You know, I was Dexter.
Also upon the table is a tiered tray of little cakes, little tea cakes of every variety, lemon cakes and scones and anything your heart desires.
Egg salad sandwiches?
Egg salad sandwiches, cucumber sandwiches with the crust cut off, cut so tiny.
Oh my goodness.
It's all there.
You said your name is Dexter. Are you Dexter Havelock?
But of course, Violet. Violet, come here.
Okay, here I go.
Here I go. Diving on into this conversation.
Here we are.
He reaches behind the chaise and pulls out so much reaching, rolled up piece of parchment and hands it to you.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
It's just a little half-finished something.
This is, okay, Dexter, thank you so much. Unfold it.
On the parchment, you see a diagram, a schematic of what a man and an anatomically accurate man in a circle.
He handed you sweat.
Standing nude, of course, from the front and back, and you see perfectly symmetrical wings, and then the diagram has schematics for cables and pulleys that attach to the hands, and then he says, "Oh, yes, behind that curtain," and in an area you see a half-built wooden contraption and pieces of carved wood on the floor, half-built.
Dexter, I don't want to be presumptuous. The fact that you knew this is wow. Thank you.
I just think that I might know what you like.
I mean,
I like to make things very nice for my guests.
yes, that is, let's examine that word guest. I roll this up, clutch it, and I put it into my satchel.
It's something I was working on, but I couldn't be bothered to finish.
I would be so happy to finish it for you. But
Thank
I would
you.
be.
That is the greatest thing you could ever do for me.
Question though. So Dexter, are you the reason why we're here?
Oh, in these rooms? Well, I did tell Winifred to bring me friends. She stands by the door and nods politely and says, I wasn't, you, if that's all right.
Well, Dexter, you are proving yourself to be a kind person. First impressions, good.
Oh, so glad to hear it.
Cocks her entire face to the side and towards it, the likes of which you've just been told,
Good.
what?
He buries his face in the pillow and says, so silky, so silky.
Man is the personification of a cat, like a sphinx.
Yeah, just knock the balls on the ground. Now, pardon me, Dexter. I have a question.
Beulah.
Oh, baby, you ain't gonna do that with me.
Come here. Come here.
You know, Beulah looks at Dexter gesturing slowly for her to walk forward and steps back about 3 steps.
Oh, good. You're stepping right into my organ behind you. Did you see? You step on one of the petals of the organ and hear the most beautiful chord coming from the most resonant pipes. And as you look up, you see them above your head, gold pipes of every variety, the most elegant, robust, gigantic organ you've ever seen in all the churches you've ever walked into. This is the grandest.
And then promptly a teacup breaking as Enid is frightened beyond belief at the sound. She drops the teacup and immediately starts making herself a second cup.
That's all right. There's always more. I don't care to wash them.
Beulah runs her fingers over the keys.
Again, my dream.
I
icon, honestly. He can't possibly be bad. He's not bad. He's very good.
He's just goo.
He's just a goo. He's just a jello man who has my dream life.
Krystina's like, God, no.
God, no. Beulah is thinking to herself, Havelock. And again, we have inherited a house, but why did we inherit a Havelock?
We did. We
Dexter, at some point in your life, will you ever, what's the word I'm looking for? Disowned or disinherited?
No, I can't say that I was.
So my guess, darling, my question is, how did we inherit your house?
Oh, about that. Violet, could I bother you with that sword of yours you're holding?
Oh, sure. That is why I needed the rope. Yes, continue. Yes.
Ah, yes. Do you mind just... he takes your hand and kind of pulls you toward him.
Oh, he's surprisingly strong.
And the sword goes into his chest.
Oh my God. Oh. Hey. So everybody saw that.
Would you remove it?
Okay.
As it comes out of his body, sort of just... The hole is not bleeding. It's just sort of... you see kind of like a spectral translucence to the hole. And then as it gently closes back up as if being opened in reverse, he looks as normal and real as any of you.
Oh, Dexter, good gosh darn it.
Okay.
So you're dead too?
Oh, well, yes, if you must know.
Is that why you always eat soup? Is that why you always eating soup?
You didn't notice before, but there's like a 4-foot straw that he just reaches his lips over to and slurps the dregs of the soup on the floor.
Becca, stop describing my dream life.
This is wild. His life is wild.
Yes, well, not everything can be helped. Enid, would you be a doll? And he just purses his lips, free to move the cup to them.
Instantly, she does it.
Hot, too hot. Could you blow?
I can't do this. You're so funny. This man.
Enid genuinely blushes.
Don't you Beulah
I
me?
think not because this is like doing it for her, but I think this might be the first time in a long time that a person is overtly flirting at her like this. So it's
Too much too fast.
It's too all of it.
Yeah.
It's too.
This is so sensual, and Enid doesn't know what to do with that. She's a young woman.
Mark me down as scared and horny.
Winifred is right behind you, Enid, and your tea you had left on the table, she offers. Yours? She moves it to your lips.
Oh my God. I think Enid has a bi panic. This is not the thing that I can do today. This is not. She fully goes bright red and like just kind of sits. I think she like hands the teacup to Winifred as she's passing my tea to my face and grabs my cup, does a trade, and thank you, and then just like goes and kind of chugs the tea.
As Enid chugs the tea, she feels a strength immediately. This tea is unlike any she's ever tasted. And of course, Enid was the one to put this tea bag together, to steep it herself, and gains 1 constitution.
Oh, cool. Permanent?
Permanently.
Oh my God. Enid's shoulders that have now somehow migrated to the bottom of her earlobes recedes.
Is that lower or higher than they were before?
It goes a little lower as she swallows this medicinal tea that she was an unexpected comfort.
Just Beulah, when you are looking at the organs, something you noticed sitting above the keys on the pedestal there are hymns written by hand, but each phrase seems to be half finished. There is a quill, pen, and small vat of ink sitting on the ledge as well. Be a dear. I've dabbled in composing, and, well, again, I couldn't possibly finish them myself. I only have the beginnings of ideas, and then I'm tired.
You lack follow-through?
Some say. What does Beulah do when she sees the hymn music?
Now, Beulah, upon seeing the fill-in-the-blank level hymns written by Dexter, immediately recognizes what it is to fill in and goes to the piano or the organ, and she hits the button.
Instantly feels a little zing through her finger, a bit of a spark that isn't just the sound of the music or the vibration of this grand, voluminous organ. It feels like a spark of something supernatural.
And Beulah looks down, she sees the word, she closes her eyes, and she remembers it as she's starting to play. A charge to keep have I, a charge to keep have I, God to glorify. A charge.
Ooh! Yes. Says Dexter.
And all of us in our hearts.
And Enid a little bit.
And please add 1 to your power.
Ooh.
As you feel just a light radiating through you, a zinging other quality, and just a bit of power of the machine seeps through your fingers and through your whole body as you give something back to it with your gift of this music.
It's like I am immortal and I have inside me the blood of kings.
Amen,
No man
Queen.
can be your equal.
Take me to the future of your world.
Don't know what's happening, but I'm happy for you guys.
Sorry, Surena, there can be only one.
Jesus Christ. I gotta go.
Is this Highlander?
Yeah. It's a Highlander theme song.
Oh. I only know because of game nights.
The TV show, because it was a movie and then it was a TV show.
Look at McLeod of the Blood McLeod, sorry.
Okay, back to the room.
To it.
Dexter.
Highlander. We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Violet stands before the wooden pieces of this medieval flying machine with the schematics in her hand. What does she do?
So Violet a lot of the time says all of the thoughts she's ever had in her head out loud. But in this moment, in this instance, she is holding and looking at something that she's wanted her entire life. Something that she's dreamed about, something that keeps her up at night, and the reason why she's pursued science. It's in front of her, and it's half done.
Please roll a d4.
Okay. 2.
For the reasons you just said, she is filled with a sense of purpose, of being in this house, in this place for a reason, of having good she can do here, and gains 2 sanity.
Oh.
Cool.
That's useful.
What is her sanity at now?
It is at 48.
48. Are my schematics too complicated? He calls from afar.
No, they are brilliant. The pulley. I didn't anticipate that. So if I
don't care for the word genius, but if you must throw one around.
I mean, it's pretty close to genius, I would say. I think, so if I were to change this part and insert this sort of pulley into this piece of wood here, and as Violet is sort of...
Everyone stop! We have a savant! Oh, that was a lot. And then he falls back on the pillow.
He stood up for like a second.
Yeah, he stood just briefly. And then he crumples. Actually, he kind of like tiptoed and fell onto the bed.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Britney Spears screaming stop in the crazy video.
It's incredible.
Feathers fly.
Now he's just on his tummy.
It's on his tummy.
Oh, just a little like sweet man.
And then he
what
pulls
you
up.
thinking about position.
Yeah, he kind of pulls up one leg, then the other, then kind of maneuvers around till his face is looking out at the three of you in his rooms.
Beulah wants so badly to be enamored of him.
And
But she
yes.
just can't put herself out there emotionally again after
normal.
Peter. But she is so close and so endeared to this weird little thing.
He's a weird man. I love this weird man.
But like a good weird. In like a it's almost
Not hurting nobody kind of way.
yes.
He's not
Just
hurting
so
nobody.
special.
He's just a Jello guy.
He feels the vibe of all of this and just says, so you won't leave then?
Well, we don't have to talk about that. And I'm still
Oh, good, you'll stay.
Well, if I can work on this more, perhaps. And I am trying to build out this flying machine.
Sure. Give me a roll. Let's see. What do you want to roll for? Do you want to spin something and operate heavy machinery? Or if there's or mechanical repair actually is maybe even better?
Yes, I would like to use mechanical repair, but I'd also like to add 20 points from my point pool to it.
Okay. Let's lock it in.
So now I am from 50 to now 70.
Great. For anyone
that feels
listening,
right.
jumping in at this episode, we like to house rules it that you can pull from your points pool the first time you roll in a skill and expend them permanently, because sometimes the character would have that skill and you wouldn't have thought of that till you got to know them better.
How many luck can I spend?
I like to say 10.
Okay.
You can also push.
Oh, I'd like to push.
Push the roll. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Tell me the way in which what you're trying to do for repair this flying machine, but the way in which you risk yourself or some part of your mind in order to push yourself.
So I think that a lot of this is very manual, the way that things move, and there's like a sharpness to the mechanical parts of it. So in order for me get the parts in the right way, I am risking not my whole hand, but I'm risking bodily harm because these parts are sharp and they also have to spin.
Oh yeah, I see it. I'm with you. Okay,
Yes.
You can push the roll.
Okay. Please. Okay. That is a 43 under 70.
Okay, 43. Yeah, that is a regular success. And you test out these wings. They have kind of like wooden feathers that all cascade down in rows and are kind of shaped like a little heart. They have tips on the bottom of each wing, and they attach to pulleys that have braces from your elbow all the way down your forearm into your hands. And as you flex your hands, the wings flap, and you try them, and your feet hover a couple of feet off the ground.
Oh.
Aerodynamics are not important. You figured it out.
I did.
Physics, the lift happens because it's moving so quickly.
Fast. It's like a hummingbird.
Exactly.
Yes.
And your intelligence goes up 1 point.
Oh my gosh.
Permanently.
I will say, just for the visual of this, so before I lift off, Violet takes, it's almost like belts out of her satchel that kind of hikes up her skirt. And under her skirt, you see like breeches, like pants.
Ooh.
And so with this, she went from being like very librarian core.
Could she maybe have little pulleys on the front of her skirt that she could pull on that makes the skirt just turn into breeches?
That's what I would have, because you need to be mobile. And so she's now she's like steampunk librarian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
Violet like the steampunk librarian. She's here, everybody. Okay. As you do, Dexter is... Attention, everyone. I am ecstatic to say our own Violet has created wings. Oh, clapping is so hard. Would someone clap my hands for me? Violet, maybe later you could build a machine.
Oh, a clapping machine?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I would be so thrilled.
What is Enid doing?
Enid has just been staring. It has been a whirlwind of emotions and oddities, and
The tea party chairs are very comfortable.
yeah. I think at a certain point, when she started hearing Beulah sing, she sort of collapsed into the chair and just listened and probably stared at the back of Beulah Beatrice's head until a giant winged machine turned on.
Like it's very loud.
Yeah, there's no way wood and metal clanking at that fast of speed is so loud. And then it was just sort of head on a swivel from the back of your head to, what on earth is that? Oh no, I remember. Like, I forgot about Violet's obsession. Oh God, we're all gonna die. Because that loud, it's like that loud where you're just like, I'm in the room with a helicopter. Like, and it's just like staring, but a little in awe. Because no one else seems to be freaking out. So...
Actually, Winifred is freaking out.
Oh, thank goodness.
She was standing by the chaise and has dropped the teacup that you handed her and is just screaming.
Oh.
What is all this?
Descend. Oh.
This place, I thought it was just a normal house and I was to take care of a girl, but all this it's too much. And at that moment, through the fireplace, the bricks explode outward.
More!
As the dust settles. Standing there is the Black Knight.
Come on.
7 feet tall in his armor. His hands look as if they're holding what would be a dual-wielding sword, and yet they are empty. He lets out a ferocious bellow that just sounds less like a voice that comes from a living being and more like metal screeching against itself. And Dexter looks at him and says, not right now, and flicks his wrist. And the Iron Knight freezes in place and then mechanically steps backwards into the dark hole of the fireplace. And where the bricks had exploded outward, they start to place back together. If you look closely, tiny little hands, green hands, are placing the bricks. The fireplace looks cracked but whole once again, and mortar seeps through from the other side, cementing them into place. If not for the discoloration of where pieces broke and were mortared back together, you wouldn't know the difference. Pardon the interruption. Winifred is freaking out. She is on the ground hyperventilating.
Okay.
Who wants to deal with that?
I got it.
Yes, please.
She grabs you. What is all this?
Beulah grabs both. She kind of folds her hands in, kind of double hand hugs with Winifred.
Double hand hug.
Hey, darling, look at me.
Tears streaming down her cheeks. Help me.
No, take a deep breath, okay? Do you remember that day? Do you remember that feeling you had? And everything was peaceful and hopeful with a little side of hell.
Yeah.
We're in a little bit of hell now, right? Yeah, a little bit?
What do you mean? I was just at my job like normal this morning, and everything seems to be changing today.
Honey, how long have you been at this job?
Well, it was my 17th birthday, and this woman does not look 17, but she says it was my 17th birthday when I came to work here, so I guess just a couple weeks, maybe? She looks fully approaching 30.
Enid just has her hand flat palmed against her forehead, laid back in the chair in a sort of exasperated way, and just goes, "Does this woman have a pulse?"
Oh, you've already got hand hugs. You feel a vibrant pulse.
Darling, listen. None of us knows quite what's going on, but we're all going to figure it out together, and we're going to be safe. We're going to keep you safe as much as we can. Do you see how easily Dexter dismissed that very absolutely normal giant knight that was just in this room?
That's right.
And the sword, it just went right through him.
Bless your heart.
This place, we have to get Arachne out. She's not safe here.
That is true. Enid stands up with a new sort of vigor under her gusset and is peering around the room. This room is a bit of a sanctuary. Dexter can control the thing that is trying to kill us, so that is very good. And we just need to get... and then, the Winnie says Arachne at the same time, and Enid is looking on the walls for the bells to call for help on the wall.
Of course, there are servants' bells.
Exactly.
Yes.
And the last thing that Enid remembers is that the room that Arachne crawled into had water running sounds.
Oh.
So she's looking for the bells that correspond to rooms that would have water, such as kitchens, bathrooms, that sort of thing. As like if the bells go to certain rooms, or only, she's trying to see if she can get whatever room she thinks Arachne might be in.
Ooh, you see a bell labeled kitchen that you can ring.
Pull.
You hear a tinkling. It starts in the wall, and a series of bells, perhaps on like a string through the wall. You hear the bells echoing down. You see one labeled laboratory. You see one labeled dining room. You see one
Enid's
labeled
saying all of this out loud, so you all hear the labels as well.
Courtyard, parlor.
I don't want to pull the laboratory one, but she does say that when she reads that label, she goes, laboratory?
And from like the back where Violet is trying to stay away from a little bit of the emotionality, because I feel like she's not taking off the flying thing, and it's kind of terrifying, and if she moves, it's very loud.
Yeah. Okay. Winifred is still holding you and is still panting. She's calmed down a little bit in Beulah's arms, but Dexter says, "Winnie, come over here." And Winifred turns to him and he says, "Oh, fine, I'll get up." And he rolls out of the bed onto the ground and just sort of scoots over to her and flicks a wrist in her direction. She blinks, stands, smooths her skirts, and says, "Can I get you a cup of tea?"
And something about this just makes Beulah's face pop into anger. There's a rage in her eyes. She sees how little control Winifred has over her own life and her own agency, and there's something about that. And she's watching, and she stops, and she's thinking about the organ, and she's thinking about the flying machine, and she turns to Dexter. "So you want to explain to me why you're trying to give us all the desires of our heart?"
Is it such a crime?
Beulah is right. How do you know these things about us?
Did you take off the flying machine?
I did.
Oh. Well, you each wear your sleeves on your heart, so do you not? Your heart's on your sleeve. I'm a little too lazy to read.
I love that. You wear your sleeves on your heart.
What does that even mean?
Is this real? The organ, the tea, the flying machine. Is any of this real?
What does real mean to you? I
That it
have
exists?
created. Well, it exists in that you're touching it and you feel its weight, do you not? What makes that less real than whatever's outside these walls? If it is what your heart desires, why would you ever need to leave? Look, perhaps you'd enjoy some silks of your own. And as his fingers flick on each of you, just as if it came from the ceiling, the curtains drift down upon you, and you are wrapped in luxurious silk robes.
Do they are just over our clothes, or do they replace our clothes?
As soon as the silk robe comes on, your clothes just kind of slip to the floor around you. Like nothing is ripped. It's almost like they just floated off and you're just wearing silk.
Listen, you think you can woo me with a nice fabric? You might be right, but I'm not going to like it.
This texturally feels really nice.
Does Beulah try and get up from the ground? Or is she still on the floor where Winifred was with her?
Well, Winifred is going about to get the new, asking about the beverages, right?
Yeah, she went to the tea station that she just sees as confused, but saw there was tea and started pouring.
So Beulah's sitting there saying all this with her head down, now draped in silks on her knees with her head down, and it is a very, very nice fabric. It is very well put together. It is very soft. And Beulah really and truly, with every fiber of her being, loves a fashion moment. But this is not the one. And in the very nice and very gentle and very soft and very beautiful fabric, she gets up. But it really does make it that much more dramatic when she goes to turn around and she gets to flick the train of the robe as she turns around.
Her
to make
arms
eye
are
contact with
glued
Dexter.
at her sides. The robes hug her tight.
Oh boy.
So you mean to tell me you didn't even get my size right?
Each of you now realizes when you see Beulah struggling that your arms are also held in place by the robe. But it feels so nice. Why would you even need to move?
Dexter.
You can almost hear his voice in your head, though he doesn't say it aloud. He doesn't have to.
Dexter, I feel overwhelmed at the moment. Would I be able to come closer to you?
Oh, please. And as you say that, it's as if there's silk slippers under your feet sliding you towards him. And he's laying at the base of the bed right now.
Yes.
He looks up at you.
So you said earlier that you wanted friends. You wanted us to stay with you?
I have them now, do I not?
Well, what I've been told, friends are two-sided, correct?
Go on.
So I have my best friend in the entire world who I live with. His name is Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yes. We are roommates, but we're also married.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
These arrangements have been going on quite some time.
Yes.
Enid looks at your hand. Are you wearing a wedding ring?
No, I'm not. Because I was seeing you all.
Yeah.
But we have a special relationship, a special companionship. I might not be the bride that he wants, but he is the best friend that I need.
What an understanding gentleman caller you have.
Well, what I'm saying and why I'm bringing him up is that given that he is the deepest relationship that I have, and you want friends, I value friendships quite a bit. And I would love to be your friend, but
Great, let's have a pillow fight.
In order for me to do that, I need my own agency, my own sense of self.
Yes, that's An interesting theory. Will you roll for persuasion to see if he's convinced
Yes.
that friends should have autonomy?
I would like to add my some points to that bad boy before I roll.
Sure.
So wait, is it 20 before? I'd like to add just another 20, so it's now just 30. Yes. Okay. Okay, because I don't want to push. I don't know what I can do.
You could spend luck.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to spend luck on this because I am fully strategizing our way out. And so I'm going to use 9 luck points.
Ooh, okay. How many luck were you at the beginning of the session?
50.
Ooh, your first use of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He says, right, you are. For Benjamin, then. And you feel your sleeves, all 3 of you, feel your arms relaxed and under your own control again. What is Enid doing?
The moment her arms are released, they go straight to her now exposed throat.
Mm-hmm. Because
her clothes melted off.
You had a scarf.
Yes, and a high neck and everything always buttoned quite high.
Oh, now it's a very low-cut robe, I'm sure you assume.
As more of her flesh than she's probably had exposed in a long time, exposed to the air before her arms can move, you see the scar on Enid's neck. It's not crude, it looks precise, but it is large. It goes from the top of where an Adam's apple would be on a throat all the way down to just between the clavicle bones. And it looks like it's definitely healed. It's an old wound, but it is prominent on her throat.
Precise, you say, like
precise,
as if cut particularly.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It is a clean cut. It doesn't look like it has shrapnel or any jagged scarring, but it is tall. It would have a very large ridge if you were to run your fingertips over it. Like it took a long time for the skin to find its way back together. And the moment her arms can move, she just sort of grabs around the neck, almost in the position of clutching her pearls, but it just sort of lingers there, providing a little bit of shelter as her throat is not usually out.
I'm so sorry that I've hurt you, my friend. You know what? He flicks his wrist in Violet's direction. He says,
Again.
That never happened. And you suddenly can't remember the past conversation you were just having with him. You asked him to do something, and now you can't remember what it was. We're friends, aren't we?
Yes, I think so.
Great, then let's play a game. Friends, gather round, let's play a game. Forget all that, let's just play a game. Do you come closer?
I'm already sitting next to him.
Uh-huh. Beulah?
Beulah is still sitting on that ground with that silk around her, annoyed.
Great.
I think Enid doesn't step closer necessarily to him, but is starting to scooch towards Violet in a slow and methodical pace, almost like it's slow motion, and says,
We can't play the game yet. We have to go find Arachne so we can all play together. It'd be very rude to play.
She's a bore. She never does my games.
But maybe with our help, she might this time.
Are you sure? She always wants me to chase her and run after her, and it's so difficult some days.
Well, we could do the running and the chasing for you and get Arachne to come and play tea party with us.
Ooh, I would love a tea party. Here's my game. And he opens a box at the foot of the bed and pulls out a small jar labeled ether and a white rag.
Oh!
And he opens the jar and starts putting
I'm
some
not back to
ether on the
college. We have to
rag.
go.
Who's first?
What?
Drugs.
Is it drugs?
This is drugs. This is drugs.
Drugs.
Let's go first.
Oops, that's what I always say. He puts the rag to his mouth.
And I go to my flying machine and put it back on.
Okay, you put your very noisy flying machine on. And he's already huffing on this rag, eyes rolled back in his head, and just flops on the floor. Luckily, Winifred is just there with a pillow.
I don't like the man anymore. We can leave. Yeah. Do you like the man?
Beulah looks over.
He's just eyes open but rolled back and just kind of like giggling with the rag in his hand.
He's having the best time.
He is having a great time, but I think he is the only one, and we should very much go. I am not tickled by this man anymore.
No.
Tickled and
Don't you even think about coming near me with nary a finger.
as you turn to go to the door, instantly right in front of you, he's standing in front of the door.
Oh, look at you. You do know how to get up.
Oh, I hate it. Why do you make me stand? I could draw you a bubble bath. Well, Winnie could.
Why do I want to take a bath, darling?
Why wouldn't you? The water is silky with bubbles. He flicks his wrist at you. All the three of you. And then he is in a bubble bath by himself in the middle of the room.
Okay. So,
I just start jiggling all the bells on the walls. Just like,
The fireplace bursts open and breaks again. Cement dust everywhere fills the room. You cough. He coughs in his tub. My bubbles are popping. As the bells have all started ringing, they continue to ring on their own. And the windows fly open and then slam shut. And a fire rages in the fireplace. Or where it was, even though it's been incinerated. And you hear that like cloying metal sound of the Black Knight walking towards the entrance. And the doors fly open that you originally came through. You don't see Arachne's bedroom beyond. You just see darkness.
Darkness is better than here.
and she just, what is the geography of the room? Where am I? Let's see.
You're kind of behind a folding screen. He's in the middle of the room in a bubble bath. You're on a different wall than the fireplace that's just burst into cement fumes.
All right, beautiful.
You have a clear path to the door.
Clear path to the door. I think on the way, she'll try to scoop some herbs or her scarf or whatever she can grab because it is running time again. And she will take anything but seeing this man in a bubble bath for any longer.
Bridge too far.
and he's like already
so
pruned.
far.
And just a little
there's
shout
no
out.
pruning left to prune.
Just a little shout out to John Hamm and Fargo. He does have both his nipples pierced. Dexter.
Yes, of course Dexter does. In like the 1800. Just this is like a fun thing we did.
Yeah.
You grab your pile of clothes.
Yeah.
You're still wearing the silk robe.
Yeah.
You haven't even tried the tea cakes as you grab a handful of herbs and rush towards the door. Beulah, what do you do?
Beulah looks at this bathing, spoiled brat
He's splashing angrily as he sees Enid leaving.
who's throwing a tantrum because the people that he took and held against their will in sorts aren't doing exactly what he wants to do. And she's very annoyed at him. And she's feeling it build up. She wants to grab her clothes. She wants to get out of this room, but she is so annoyed. Especially after seeing what Dexter just did to Winifred.
And me too.
So Beulah gets up, pops her neck, walks over to the tub, looks at Dexter, and splashes water from his bathtub into his face.
Oh, yes! Splashing, splashing. Hop in.
I don't want to bathe with you. I want you to know that I think that you are a spoiled brat. Or a dead spoiled brat, whatever the proper terminology is for a brat that is undead.
Yes. And?
And what?
What's wrong with being spoiled? I'll
You.
spoil you if you stay in this room.
And what if I don't?
I'll be so sad.
You'll be sad and you'll what? Release your giant knight?
Well, he does bring you back to me.
Beulah looks, and she looks at her friends.
Oh, so what you see?
Yeah. Tell me what Violet's been doing.
Yeah, so as this is going on, because I'm going to say that when he flicked his wrist at her, she forgot, like, way back. So she was like, flying machine, still good. And then she's seeing that it's very bad. This is very bad. Seeing you dart off, starts to grab her clothes and everything else and runs, trips, breaks like the wing of the flying machine and is sort of like scrambling to get out of it because it's a full apparatus. So she is struggling to get out of this thing and scrambling to follow you.
Winifred sees you fall and comes over and says, "Let me help you, miss."
Oh, thank you. I just need you to undo a strap, please.
Right. Oh, I wish I could remember.
It's okay. No,
How to
I'm stuck,
untie.
Winifred. I'm stuck, please.
Oh, she's just pulling? Like, and it's pretty clear that there's a buckle there, but she seems to be missing a screw at this moment.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry.
No,
I
it's
wish I
okay.
could help more. I'll just stop. Would you like some tea?
That's the noise that comes out of Enid from the hallway. You just hear a,
Winifred, in grabbing my things and springing free, I want to come with me, Winifred. Come with us.
Can we find Arachne?
Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. And I run.
You hold her hand and she follows you.
and when you see Enid, she is panicking in the doorway because she was expecting everyone to run with her, and of course you all didn't. And you see you struggling to unhook your seatbelt, and you just giving away the dom for free to the Of course, he loves it. You know?
Are we talking Perignon or assertiveness?
That one. And yes, he is bathing in pure
I know, I was like
Dom Perignon.
ready to be sad, but then I was like, no, what you say is good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
I am spoiled. I am a spoiled little boy.
What a big spoiled boy I am.
He plays with his chest hair and his nipple rings.
Starts making designs with his chest hair.
It's a heart, yeah.
I don't do chest
Stomp
hair.
here.
Jesus Christ.
And
Okay, fuming in the doorway.
in the doorway, debating whether to come back into the room, but I think this sort of there's just too much, and she doesn't want to until she sees that you're actually in danger. So she's just giving you the like, no, big head nod of no.
Stomp right here. My cheek.
Flirting with you, I'm just going night.
Oh, what's that? What's that, Bubbles? Oh, you want Beulah? She stomp on you too? Oh, they say stomp on them too. You must get in this tub.
I will put my foot directly onto your neck if you do not stop.
The moment this creature says that he's going to bring Beulah into the water with him, I think that's
You see
when,
the wrist start to flick.
and I think that's when Enid finally gets whatever courage or muster she needs to bolt straight to you, Beulah, and not let you get in that water.
Winnie is also
You thought
kind
I was
of
gonna get my hair
sensing-
wet.
Winnie's also sensing is kind of pulling you, Violet, too, and then you're all grabbing Beulah as she's like, no, and still talking to him as she's being pulled backwards by her
Did
friends.
anybody
towards the
tell
door.
you that you're a worm? That you're a small little spoiled naughty worm?
Oh, yes, more. And as the four of you step through the door, they glide gracefully closed, and you find yourself in a whispering darkness, and that is where we will end our session. You forgot your sword.